Hello, Atomians. So this session is about the new product know-how. My name is Caiden, the manager of Product Regulatory Affairs Department, and it is my honor to be the speaker for this session to share the knowledge for the new product, Atomy Spirulina. And today, I will talk about the three different scopes for Atomy Spirulina. And first is what is spirulina? The second, what is so special for Atomy Spirulina? And I will listing down the 5 selling points so that you will more happy and confident to share it without any hesitation. And third, who should take Atomy Spirulina? First, what is spirulina? I think most of the people has heard about spirulina. And let me ask you a simple question for spirulina, shall we? Please look at the screen. The question is, how old is spirulina? Option A, 4.5 billion. Option B, 250 million. And option C, 3.6 billion. And please type your answer in the chat room. So it is an interesting question. And I will tell you the fun facts for spirulina. So now, I think most of you already typed the answer. So let's review the answer. If you choose A, it is wrong. Because 4.5 billion is the age of our planet, Earth. So thus, there are definitely no living organism. Second, anyone choose B. So please clap for them. So it is wrong also. And what is found at 250 million years ago, I think most of you have watched the famous movie Jurassic World. Yes, it is dinosaur. So let's give a big round of applause to people who choose the answer C, 3.6 billion. And yes, spirulina is believed to be one of the oldest life forms on Earth. And this is an amazing fact show that spirulina is so powerful and it is surviving for so long history after so many organisms like dinosaurs and many ancient species died out from the Earth. And now we know spirulina is so old and so common and so many species like over 50 species and so many different names that people call it such as green algae, 绿藻, and blue algae, 蓝藻, and etc. Actually, all these names are not the standard name. And the most correct and standard name is spirulina. In Chinese, we call 螺旋藻 or blue-green algae, 蓝绿藻. So, however, in fact, only 2 types of spirulina is well studied in terms of the safety and used for cultivate for people to consume in the market. So, it is the Spirulina maxima and Spirulina pratensis. By comparing these 2 spirulina in terms of nutrients, Spirulina pratensis has higher nutrients and is easier to absorb. So Spirulina pratensis is an excellent variety widely implemented in the world and widely collected through farming pond and eaten by humans for hundreds of years. And congratulations to all the Atomians because Atomy Spirulina is using 100% Spirulina pratensis. Spirulina is recognized as one of the most nutritious foods on planet, high in proteins of about 60 to 70% of its weight, and containing more than 60 types of nutrients, including 18 types of amino acid, 15 types of fatty acid, and 25 types of vitamins and minerals, as well as 5 types of antioxidants. Because of this, spirulina is given the name for future of the food, and superfood and space food by the world's well-known organizations such as WHO, FAO, UNICEF, and NASA. So just now it's all about the common knowledge for the spirulina, and now let's learn it deep. So what is so special for Atomy Spirulina? So there are 5 selling points. The first point, Atomy Spirulina is rich in 5 different types of antioxidants, including beta-carotene, carotenoid, chlorophyll, phycocyanin, and SOD. So, beta-carotene and carotenoid is naturally occurring pigments in yellow, orange, and red color. So it can convert to vitamin A so that it's good for our eye health. And SOD, as known as superoxide dismutases, so it actually is an enzyme that found in all the living cells and defends the cells exposed the free radical which cause damage. When aging, so it will be lesser in our body, so we need to add on by taking it for the anti-aging internally. And chlorophyll is in the green color, so that's why in Chinese, people always say it's green algae, 绿藻. Phycocyanin is in blue color, and you will hear that people also call it blue algae, 蓝藻. So by all this form together, we call it as spirulina, 螺旋藻. So next time, please don't mistakenly call it. And second selling point is, where is Atomy Spirulina growing? As we know, and spirulina is so common and so old history, and it is everywhere. Does it mean we can simply grab it from everywhere? The answer definitely no. We cannot just consume any wild spirulina because we don't know what is that species, and spirulina is very easy to bind with the toxic elements, especially heavy metals, so which may make you food poisoning. Then, where shall we get the spirulina? The answer is a world-grade reliable cultivated farm which is located in Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Do you know how big is it? So it is 360,000 square meters. If you have no idea, let me give a stimulation. One Olympic swimming pool of area is 1,250 square meters. If divide the 360,000 with the 1,250, then our Atomy Spirulina farm is about 288 Olympic pool size. So this farm is not only big, but also comes with 3 big special features points. The first point, we are using the Spirulina pratensis, which is certified as GMO-free. And second point, so this farm is in a natural environment, so which has strong sunlight and little rainfall, so which is just 500 millimeters throughout a year. For your information, Malaysia rainfall is 5 times higher until all of us scared for the flooding. All this has made the optimal growth factor for the best quality of Atomy Spirulina and increase the pigmentation, antioxidants such as phycocyanin, etc. that I mentioned in the first selling point. And third point, I personally found it is very interesting point. Do you know what Atomy Spirulina fertilize for their growing in this farm? Let me give you a hint. Do you know Atomy Korea and Atomy Taiwan selling a kind of mineral water which has enriched with a lot of mineral? Actually, it is derived from the deep sea water taken from 600 meters and 662 meters below the surface in order to make it. That's why, as you've seen from the slide, it's roughly 2 ringgit 35 cents for a bottle in Korea and around 3 ringgit a bottle in Taiwan. And yet, it's still absolute price and absolute quality. I think even if it's absolute price, you won't dare until to watering your plant or feed to your pet, right? So if yes, please keep this answer to yourself. And now comes to the point. What if I tell you our spirulina is fertilized by using the almost same grade of deep sea water which taken from 600 meters in order to provide the minerals for Atomy Spirulina? In another way, definitely Atomy Spirulina is growing stronger, healthier, and more nutrients. And third selling point is patented processing method which registered in United States as US 5276977. Before drying process, the spirulina is taken through a stainless steel screen from the farm directly by wash water and vacuum filter to make the mild and salt-free taste. And next is for the patented ocean chill dryer. The process employs a closed system which is kept at least 1% oxygen by flushing with nitrogen and carbon dioxide. And we have patented this process by relying on very cold, deep ocean water to provide the dehumidification and get the most fresh Atomy Spirulina. And fourth selling point added is Atomy Spirulina using the plant-based capsule for easy and convenient consumption. Through the ocean chill dryer method, the odor of the spirulina is reduced to very mild. However, some people still don't like the smell from the plant pigmentation. That's why we are using the plant-based capsule, and it is odor-free and easy melt and dissolve once taken into the stomach. And it is 100% suitable for the vegan and vegetarian. And fifth selling point is Atomy Spirulina 400 mg capsule is officially approved by Malaysian MOH under MPRA as the traditional supplement with MAL number 21036-118TC, which also can be found on the label with the laser sticker hologram. Besides, it also certified halal by KMF, Korean Muslim Federation, which also recognized by Atomy Malaysia and suitable for all of us. And now comes to the last part. Who should take Atomy Spirulina? Theoretically, I will say all the people should take spirulina without consider your age, your gender, because spirulina is known as one of the food for future. According to many articles, experts say the diet of year 2050 will revolve less around meat and more around bugs. And why bugs? Because it is full of protein. And spirulina is definitely a food that will come into your menu in one day. And same to oat, synthetically grown meat, edible insect burger, and etc. Hard to imagine, right? So due to the soil depletion, fruits and vegetables grown decades ago were much richer in vitamins and minerals than the varieties most of us get today. Besides, it is also known as the superfood used by UNICEF to distribute to malnourished communities or hunger relief for all age people, and is proven safe for decades. What if put the situation to the kids nowadays? How many of them is not picky for their meal? I think simple meal like nasi lemak, what is left over after they finish eating? 1 or 2 pieces of cucumber. If some tauge is good, we'll give 3 pieces maybe. But as a parent, so please don't laugh. According to Minister of Health in a report by the New Straits Times in year 2017, more than 85% of Malaysians do not consume sufficient amount of fruits and vegetables daily. Now spirulina is your answer. And it is also the space food used by the NASA for their astronaut because of its balanced nutrients. So by looking the reason above, if these people like large population, professional and expert is consuming without any worry, so what are we worried for? So please take the spirulina anytime, anyway, and we will suggest you to take at least 2 capsules or 800 mg per day in order to get the benefits that I mentioned just now. I will suggest you to mix with your drink if you are okay with the taste of spirulina. And another case, I think most of the people has heard the testimony about the stomachache that caused by H. pylori and improvement after consuming spirulina. It's quite interesting because so far in medication field, no single drug cures H. pylori infection. However, a supplement may help for this. Actually, it's quite true and no harm to consume spirulina since it is a food supplement. According to a journal that published in FEMS, as known as Federation of European Microbiological Societies regarding spirulina, they found that there was a decrease in H. pylori load in the stomach with spirulina even for a short period of 2 hours before infection. When treatment was extended to 4 weeks, the reduction in H. pylori load was even more obvious. However, the result varied for individually. No matter how miracle and powerful is spirulina, there are some of the people must pay precaution while eating spirulina. Example, especially for people with autoimmune disease such as multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, or lupus, and also for those who is under medication like immunosuppressive drugs should avoid, as spirulina will make this medication less effective. And this is my sharing for Atomy Spirulina 400 mg capsules. Now we know it is so old, so balanced nutrients, so suitable for all age, and I wish everyone will get the benefit and healthier after consuming this superfood, the food for the future. Thank you and see you next time, and happy Hari Raya Aidilfitri.